Paging Aitken Robertson to courtroom number 2. The jury is back with a verdict. Members of the jury, how do you find the accused? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty on all accounts, Your Honor.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Legally Speaking. I'm Melanie van Orde, your host and paralegal, and today I'm joined by Richard Aitken, a seasoned criminal lawyer. We're diving into a topic that's important for anyone navigating the criminal justice system: pre-sentence reports.
Pre-sentence reports are a key part of sentencing for many cases, so I'm glad to break them down for everyone to understand.
Okay, well, so let's start with the basics. What exactly is a pre-sentence report?
A pre-sentence report is a written document, prepared to help the judge decide an appropriate sentence after someone has been convicted of a crime. It provides a detailed breakdown of the offender, their circumstances, and their prospects for rehabilitation. There are two types: informal and formal.
Okay, so what is an informal pre-sentence report?
An informal report is something we, as the defense team, prepare ourselves. It is less formal than the reports written by probation officers. We collect letters of reference from people who know the offender, such as employers, friends, family, or church members. These letters highlight the individual's character and community involvement.
So what makes a strong letter of reference?
A good letter should include the writer's contact information, of course, and a statement acknowledging the charges, like, I know John has been charged with 5 counts of break and enter, and so on. And then explain why they support him despite the charges. Without that acknowledgement, the letter has little value. The idea is to show the judge that the offender has strong community support and positive qualities.
And then what about formal pre-sentence reports? How are those different?
Formal reports are prepared by a probation officer who works for the government. They're much more detailed and objective. The probation officer interviews the offender and people in their life, like family members, employers, or even the victim, and writes a thorough report covering several areas such as the offender's childhood and upbringing, health and education, their criminal record or lack of, support systems in the community, the victim's wishes, and prospects for rehabilitation, which is quite important. It's like a comprehensive profile of the offender that helps the court understand them better, kind of like a book report.
And how long does it take for a formal pre-sentencing report to be completed?
Generally speaking, it takes about 6 weeks. Once it's finished, it's distributed to the judge, defense, and the Crown just before sentencing. This gives all parties a chance to review it and address any concerns like errors or misinterpretations.
Why would you say are pre-sentence reports so important?
They help the judge determine an appropriate sentence by providing a fuller picture of the offender's circumstances. For example, the report might recommend counseling, probation, or a conditional sentence instead of jail time. Also, an opportunity for the offender to demonstrate remorse and a willingness to change their habits.
So, Richard, what advice would you give to someone whose case involves a pre-sentence report?
Be honest and cooperative during the process. Avoid saying negative things about the victim. And if you pled guilty, show genuine remorse. A report filled with excuses or blame can harm your case. This is your chance to show the court that you're serious about rehabilitation.
So, are there any costs to have a pre-sentence report done?
No, there's no cost. The government covers it. However, they're not done automatically. The judge will order one only if it's needed, usually in cases where the sentence isn't straightforward or is highly contested. This ensures tax dollars are used wisely.
And what does a pre-sentence report typically conclude with?
It ends with a recommendation about what kind of sentence might be appropriate and whether the offender could benefit from a specific counseling or treatment programs. Well, the judge is not bound by the recommendations and does not have to follow them. It carries significant weight.
So this has been really informative, Richard. Do you have any final thoughts for our viewers?
Just remember that a pre-sentence report is an opportunity to show the court who you are beyond the charges. Whether it's an informal report with character references or a formal one prepared by probation, it's a very valuable tool in the sentencing process.
Thank you so much, Richard, and thank you to everyone watching Legally Speaking. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more legal insights. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, and take care.
Thanks, Melanie. See you next time, everyone.
Thank you for tuning in to Legally Speaking, proudly brought to you by Aitken Robertson Criminal Defence. We represent clients facing criminal charges all over Ontario, providing you with legal support and dedicated advocacy. If you enjoyed this episode and want to see more content, please like and subscribe to our channel. For more information, visit our website. We also offer free books on various types of criminal charges, which you can request on our website or by using the QR codes on your screen now. For legal assistance, call us today or visit our website to request a meeting with one of our experienced lawyers or licensed paralegals. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on Legally Speaking.